I want to believe you know the statement that says travel and see. Sometimes when we are in Ghana and we think we know everything going on around the world, sometimes we tell lies to ourselves. Now I have this gentleman who is living in China. He doubles as a musician, and of course he is someone who is doing his business in the entertainment industry. And again, he does events. He is a record producer. He is an artist manager, record label boss, and it goes on like that. He tells me Ghana music is not popular somewhere around Asia. I doubt. In fact, ever since he told me that, I've been asking myself so many questions. But then we can spend some time go into that assertion whether Ghana music is popular in Asia. He lives in China, so maybe so around Asia, Japan, and it goes on like that. We find out the truth or the reality in that statement. My name is Sammy Flex, and he is the gentleman I'm about to introduce to you. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, thanks to Richie Flex for making this happen. His name is Big Shade. Big man, how are you doing?
Everything cool.
Why do you call yourself Shade? I know you are big, that one I agree. Yeah. I know you are big, but Shade, I still don't get it.
Okay, for Big Shade, actually it was my big brother who gave me the name, but I'm sure maybe he looked at how I do my things, or maybe how I spread, you know, like try to like cover places, and then probably that's the main reason why maybe he saw the future and he was like, oh, if you be Shade, like you can be out there for people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And for how long have you been living in China?
Okay, so actually I went in 2014, but I came back 2015, and I went back, and then I went back in 2016. Sorry, so ever since I went, like.
Did you start plying your entertainment trade here in Ghana, or you started everything in China?
Oh yeah, like back in senior high school, you know, like we used to like do events and everything, and then yeah, I started like music, you know, sometime like in Ghana. So
okay,
yeah.
But you did not start active or commercial?
No, not really. I mean, I worked with some top producers, but I didn't really like push.
Now I still want to go back into what you are doing in China proper.
Okay.
You tell me you were doing music videos. You are handling artists. You yourself, you're an artist. And it goes on like that. Let us understand what you do.
Okay, so before I start, I'll say big ups to like everybody, and I want to thank God, and I want to thank you too for giving me this opportunity. So actually, I have this entertainment group called Zero Gravity Entertainment. Shout outs to George, shout outs to Michael, shout outs to Ernest, Fifi, you know, like everybody holding it down.
There is a group of Ghanaians, or you have?
Yeah, okay, one guy is Nigerian, Ernest.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we're mostly like Ghanaians.
How many of you?
We are like four. Yeah, I'll say like four.
Zero Gravity Entertainment.
Yeah, Zero Gravity Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, so under Zero Gravity we have okay, so for Zero Gravity we do like mainly we do events. Okay. You know, like we do parties, like we host parties, and then I have this bar for bar. So bar for bar is more like a talent show kind of thing.
Okay.
So people from all walks of life, like from all races, you know, there are Spanish people, Japanese people, Colombian people. You know, we have like Africans too.
For the bar.
Bar for bar. You just come and then you come and show your talent, basically.
Okay. More like a karaoke.
It's not like a karaoke, but then it's more like an event. It's like an event. Usually it's not like really live, because the last one we had, I had this Chinese guy. He's like a beatboxer. Man, like crazy talent. He's a beatboxer. So you just come and do what you can do. Like basically, that's not just limited to like music. You know, we have like people doing spoken word and everything. So that's mainly what we do. And then like under that too, we have like the Red Room rendition, which is actually like doing big in China right now. Like
what is the Red Room rendition?
Okay, so the Red Room rendition, you know, like brass, I mean, like coming up as an artist, it's quite difficult, you know. Even if you have the song, you need like a 3D representation, like you need a video to like back it up and then push the song. So I mean, there's a saying that goes like, we rise by lifting others. So actually when I came up with the idea, big ups to my partner, you know, he's like a friend from way back. He's also in China. Grand Eagle Motion, he shoots like videos, yo. You guys should go check him out. Like he's a badass like video guy.
What is his YouTube channel?
Grand Eagle Motion.
Grand Eagle.
Yeah, Grand Eagle Motion.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
So Red Room is basically like a platform where you know, like upcoming artists, you know, can emerging artists, they say right now, can just come and perform their songs, like basically. And then I know people would ask why red. I picked the color red because I feel like red stands for like passion, you know, it stands for like determination. Yeah, it stands for like readiness. I mean, red stands for like everything. So you want your music to be heard like outside there, right? You want what you're doing to go there. So why not we just set up in a red room, you know, and then give you the platform
for you to do. So this is more or less like a platform for musicians to exhibit what
yeah,
they know doing.
yeah, but mainly emerging people,
Imagine.
original stuff, like no covers. We don't do covers, just like original stuff. It has to be like original.
Now, the kind of events you guys do in China, do you do it for the Ghanaian nationals, or you are able to attract other foreign nationals as well?
Yeah,
because the story is like that when you go to Europe and the other Western countries, you realize that when we do events, when a Ghanaian promoter does events, only Ghanaian nationals attend.
Oh, now for Zero Gravity is like all nationals, all nationals. I mean, like the Ghanaian community there is quite small.
Okay.
You know, in my city it's like more of like a family thing. So like people from Djibouti, Rwanda, Burundi, South Africa, America, and what's not. Yeah, lots and lots of people.
I see. And have you been successful at it so far?
Oh yeah.
What is that history you can give to us as your major event so far in China?
Oh, like a lot. Actually, we had one party, Cruising Altitude. Yeah.
Cruising.
Oh,
cruising.
Like,
Okay.
Like cruising altitude. Yeah. Like more like the concept was like a flight concept. So the DJs were like dressed up as pilots. Yeah, it was quite like a fun event. It was large. Yeah. Okay. It was a very, very big event, like a huge one.
I was expecting you to have said that, oh, I did this show for maybe Sarkodie, I did this show for this artist, but you never mentioned any of them. It is party among your people and maybe with your DJs. How come you are not getting any of our artists there since you are in the event promotion?
Okay, so the thing is, no disrespect to like the people out there. I mean like the Ghanaian major artists, like the mainstream artists, they're doing quite good. But I mean, like to be honest, like the music isn't out there. Like no two ways about it. I mean,
what do you mean by our music isn't out there? Because most of our artists are winning international awards. They are getting international nominations. They travel abroad to go do tours and all that. So what exactly do you mean by our music is not out there?
Big man, I mean, like award is a good thing, right? It shows like recognition. It shows how far you've come. You know, it's a reward. But I think influencing people is the most important thing. Because Bob Marley, who knows like that word Bob Marley has, but he's quite influential.
Good.
Like people know him. Like people from everywhere can jump to his song. Like you drop a Bob Marley song, you know, it's quite good. I mean the godfather of Afrobeats, like Fela Kuti, like which awards can you really mention that? Oh, he got this these BETs and whatnot. You know, I think the most important thing is being influential. So the getting the award is a good thing, right? But at the same time, people need to like know you, because I have friends from like different countries, right? Okay. And the way they vibe to the Wizkids, the Davidos, the Diamonds, you know, the Daju, the Aya Nakamura, like the way they vibe to Harmonize and all of those people, like it's out there. It's really, really out there. So I mean, from my business perspective, we've reached out to a couple of artists from Ghana that we wanted to like put them out there. But then from my perspective as a businessman, you know, if I'm investing, I'll definitely invest in something that, I mean, even if I don't get my returns, like I'll break even. Yeah. So you ask around and then, you know, oh, maybe like, do you know maybe like artist XYZ? You know his songs? We'll be like, oh no, like I don't know his songs. Like you ask around and then.
I see. So at least in Ghana, we can talk about our top musicians, starting from the S's, where we have Sarkodie, Samini, Stonebwoy, Shatta, Wale, and again the K's, the Kwame Eugene, the Kiddies, the King Promises. You mean all these people are not known around Asia or in China where you are?
I mean, for Sark, people know Sark for his features. You know, Sark is doing quite good. You know, he's a legend. I do respect him and how he has pushed the music. But from my side, right, they know him from his features. You know, features he has done with Nigerian artists. I would say like the most. You know, they know him from his features. Stonebwoy is okay. Let me see.
But Stonebwoy too has done some good features.
Yeah, with these Jamaican artists and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, for that side, I can speak for the Caribbean side, but speaking from my side,
I know
you don't really hear Stonebwoy like that in the clubs. Also, Shatta Wale, I think one or two songs, you know, like one or two songs, but it's not banging like the way you'd hear like Davido and Burna Boy and these.
So what do you think? What do you think is the problem? Why do you think, despite all the influence and impact they have in Ghana, out there in China, they are not known?
Personally, I feel they are not reaching out like that much, you know, as in like. People that maybe like abroad, people that maybe they have to like reach out to and then try to connect and promote the songs.
But the Nigerians that you said they have their songs there, do they reach out as you are saying?
Probably they do, because maybe even you can see like from the features. Like if you're being realistic, we can see like from the features. If Davido is out there doing a song with Chris Brown, like the chances of him being heard in America is large. He has a song with Meek Mill, like the chance of him being heard like outside, like down to Russ, like people, you know, so the chance of him being heard like outside is fine. But personally, I've also done my own research and like a bit of my experiments as to how, you know, like these Nigerian artists, like they've been emerging, like they come top. I think from my experiments and everything, so what I do is I play one Ghanaian song, right? And then I play
that one. That is when you are doing your events.
Yeah. Not really. Okay, sometimes for the events, I make sure like a DJ plays, like they definitely have to play some Ghanaian music. Like there are no two ways about it. Yo, shout outs to like the DJs, you know, BB, Ambrose, Fresh. Wankio, shout outs to them.
And are all these people you are mentioning the Ghanaians?
No,
Ghanaian DJs?
they're not Ghanaian DJs.
They are not. None of them is Ghanaian.
No.
No. Can it also be that is why they are not playing? Maybe they are Nigerian DJs.
No.
Maybe they come from the east of Africa, so they'll be playing more from Eastern Africa.
They do play, but they do play the Nigerian ones too. They do play the Mr. Easy's, like they do play the Joe Boys, like they do play. They literally play like South African songs too. Like they do play South African songs too. So it's not because like they're from their side. I mean, if the song is out there, I'm sure like everybody should know. So what I do is I play like one Ghanaian song, because I think it's high time like the Ghanaian like music, like it goes like out there, you know. I mean, I say this, I'm a hyper realist, like I'm a realistic person, like I believe in like reality, you know, and numbers don't lie. The Nigerians are like, they're doing it, like you can see that they're doing it. It's like no two ways about it. Burna Boy is going places, he's taking like African music like out there. Shout outs to Burna Boy. Yeah, so we haven't seen a Ghanaian artist like emerging like that big, you know. And as a Ghanaian and then someone who's like in the music industry, I did my research, and what I did was I play one Ghanaian song and then I play one Nigerian song. I play one Ghanaian song, then I play one Nigerian song. And then like funny enough, I pick people who are like not from Africa. Yeah, like from different countries. And then I don't even play like the bigger songs. I play like the normal songs, you know. And then they all end up choosing the Nigerian songs. Yeah.
So what do you think is the problem beyond the fact that they don't reach out? Which of course we know sometimes it is because of money. Most of our people don't even have money to travel out to go do promotion. Beyond that, are we also not using the online to reach out to you people? Maybe in China, your networks, the way you do your thing is not how we do it here. How can we overcome this? What is the solution? What is the future?
personally, I feel if the song is good, it would sell itself. You know what I'm saying? No two ways about it. Promoting is a very good thing, but if the song is good. So what came out of these like experiments were most of them said that the rhythm, you know, like the rhythm of the Nigerian songs, like it makes it easier for them to like sing, like
the Nigerian rhythms.
Yeah, like the rhythms they use, probably like the key or how they sing, like the rhythms. It makes it easier
for them to sing along.
Yeah, to sing along. Also, like the language barrier, you know, I don't know if it's like the pidgin is quite maybe it's quite easier to decipher, even if you're not.
There's English.
Yeah, there's a bit of English in there. So I think if we do those things, and then maybe you probably like reach out more, you know, like going like all hard. I think. Yeah, that would like really help. The song.
Alright, so the solution is that you think we should change our rhythms.
Yeah.
You think we should change our language.
Not really change, but you know, like
you feel the English.
Yeah, definitely, and a bit of like the pidgin English.
You know? But you see this argument, I can go on and on with you. Angelique Kidjo and Co, they are not singing English, but their songs are everywhere in the world. They are even winning the Grammys and all that. So how come we are singing Tree and you are saying because of that we are not connected?
No, it's not. That one is a factor, but that's not like the main factor. I'm talking about maybe like the rhythm. You see like these South African like house songs, right? Like these Omuye and everything. Like you don't need to understand the words, but it's more like local, like the asopo, like the boom 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 boom. Like it's quite easier for someone who's Ghanaian who doesn't even understand the words to like sing, to like connect. I don't need to understand the words. So if the song drops and the rhythm is something that like it's quite easier for me, or I've probably heard it somewhere.
It's common to the ear.
It's common to the ear. I think I don't need like the language to
understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. So this is a message from Big Shade, a Ghanaian brother who is living in China, plying his entertainment business and music business as well. He thinks that, guys, we are not out there like that as the vibe is. We can get there though, but we still have to make sure we do one or two before we get there. But interestingly, I saw a video of you and your gang dancing in a club to, I think, Kwamina MP song. So what happened at that time? You guys were chilling. You guys were buzzing to us.
Yeah. Shout outs to DJ Ambrose. It was actually like an East African party.
Okay.
Right, but then you know it's a big family out there. So we went and then playing like the songs that I mentioned earlier on. Like, nah, they need to drop some Ghanaian thing for us.
So it was something you called for?
Yeah, we always do that. Like, because
if you don't do, the songs won't be played.
Yeah, and then we always, like, we need to enjoy too. Because we are Ghanaians are also out there. So,
you need to enjoy
so shout out to all the DJs. We like, drop something. But some of the DJs, like, they usually play. They usually play like once in a while, like they play some Ghanaian songs.
So that was a request you guys were dancing. Yeah. You guys were dancing to your own request.
Yeah, definitely.
Interestingly. Yeah. So does it mean that should you send any Ghanaian artist there for any concert, you are going to fail? Like, is that a clear thing?
Oh, big man. To be very realistic about
give him his hanky. He's a bugger, so he's sweating. It's understood. Yeah, he's a bugger. He is not used to our weather. Yeah, we are used to it.
I'm used to the weather. Yeah, no, we grew for. I'm used to the weather.
So I was asking that you are telling us frankly that should we fly any artist to China for any gig, it is going to be a flop in advance.
Oh, I mean, like being real, like it's. We will get people, but we wouldn't be able to like attract the numbers that we're looking for, you know. And maybe if they're open to like doing like 2 or 3 cities, I'm sure we would be able to like pull some people, you know, like from there. Maybe
so does it mean a long while no Ghanaian artist has performed in China before?
I haven't really heard. I think Efia. I don't know if Efia really came. I saw like this. That's like in Sanya. I saw like an event which they said Efia was on it.
Okay.
Efia Burna Boy somewhere like during
Efia and Burna Boy.
Yeah, I think it was a big like Afro event.
Okay.
So I saw the poster. I don't know how true it was if she was really there. But then so far I haven't heard. The only people I know, like these Nigerians, like they come, like the Two Face has been there. Ice Prince was there like last year. Who else? Inaya was there. Yeah, they do come. This girl, is it Cynthia Morgan. I stand to be corrected. I know. She even shot a video in China. Like, yeah, they've been there. But for like these American artists, for them, like they come through like a lot.
But for Ghanaian artists, missing in action, absent.
Missing in action.
Wow. Serious revelation here coming from Big Shade. Now let's go into his music side. At least he's giving us more information from his event side as an event organizer and an event promoter. Now let's get to know him. He's also an artist. I hear he's even signing some Chinese people and all that. How true is that? Are you signing artists in China as well?
Oh yeah, like it's in the pipeline. I mean, if God blesses us, and then you are likely to.
Okay, so what kind of music do you also do? You know the terrain in Asia, China, where you live?
Actually, for me, I would say I'm like an Afro dancehall artist. Like, a bit of, because I started by doing like real dancehall.
Okay.
But then looking at the market and looking at everything, I had to change it a bit and then put in like the Afro there. So I would say that. But then I would say I'm versatile because I write.
Okay.
I write, and then I don't write. Like the songs I write for people are not even like close to like Afro.
Okay. You write songs for people as well, as in other nationals or Ghanaians?
Yeah, like other nationals for Ghanaians, like not yet.
So in China, are you recognized as?
Like in my city. Hey, shout out to my neighbor people. In my city, like and then like in Zhejiang, like that province, because we have like lots of people doing like active music, and then like we have like groups. So like people share the stuff. So like in the cities around like the Shanghais, and then like the Nanjing and the cities around like
over there.
We sport there.
See over there, we sport there. Now how about Ghana? Because I know you've been doing your thing there. How about Ghana? Are you also now selling the brand to them, or Ghana recognizes you as a top artist as well?
Yeah, for Ghana, like I used to do like way back. I've worked with like a couple of people. I've worked with some names, and then I still have projects with some names like the Emojis, That Beats God, Pac, Shatta Pac.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's Pac the Emoji for a long time. So
I see.
Yeah, Pac.
All the names you are mentioning are top names.
Yeah, Guilty Beats, like So I mean, like I wasn't really active, but like now I want to come and then.
So are you here for the year of return, or you came on a different?
Oh no, for me, like I personally came like for like my personal stuff, and then like since I'm here and then like I want to stay for like a very long time. I need to like see people like you.
So are there some shows lined up for you?
Oh, personally,
before
like
you leave us to your China based once
again.
Oh,
personally, like for now, like no.
You are not willing to do anything?
No, at all. I made the money big, like why? But because like big man, we go sport it, like they know, like people back in China, like they know when I step on stage, like it's madness, like they already.
So have you staged your own concerts in China before, where you had?
Like the bar for bar, like I'm like the last act, so. People like
you are the last act for the bar for bar. So it means you are the headline artist.
I would say that
and all that.
But everybody's a headline artist right here. Like everybody's doing their thing. So we've had like 4 successful ones.
Oh, okay. How is music business in China? Because when we are here in Ghana and we hear China, we're talking about phones, we're talking about this and that gadgets. How is music business? How active is music business in China?
Okay, so the reality of the matter is for China is more of like a band kind of thing. Like most people are doing like bands. Like there's a keyboardist, there's a pianist, like there's a singer. It's more of like the band people.
I've been seeing them promoting their stuff on YouTube sometimes.
For like the foreign nationals is that. But then there are people who are doing like music, like programmed music, like what we're doing. There's some people who rap in Chinese. The Ghanaians. I think there's one guy in like Chengdu. He's
a Ghanaian.
He's a Ghanaian, but he raps
he does his rapping in
in
China,
like straight Chinese. Like speak Chinese. Like he's all over the Chinese like TV and everything. Like he's big. Like he's really big.
Really?
Yeah, he's all over.
So how come we don't know him here in Ghana?
I mean, like I don't know, but for China, like he's big. Like he's all about like the news and everything. So yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Help us to find him. Help us to find him, that Ghanaian artist who is rapping in Chinese in China. And follow Big Shade on almost all his platforms. So Big Shade will lead us into his YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, so that from now we all becomes the Shadians. That is the name of the fan base I've created for him. The Shadians.
Okay, so on Instagram is Big Shade _SBG.
Okay.
On Twitter too, same thing, Big Shade _SBG. But on YouTube, there's Big Shade there. But the Red Room rendition, I mean, that's what you guys need to go check out. Like, yeah.
Red Room rendition.
Like, that's the future, because like all the baddest like people who are like gonna take over the world are like on it. Like we're this year. Shout out to Nana Granny Motion. We're gonna shoot like more people, but so far we have like myself. We have Luis OMF from Cuba.
Okay,
he's a bad artist. Like you guys should watch out for him. We have a boy from LA.
Okay.
He's from Tanzania. He's a bad rapper too. And we have like FJ. But then like I have like one girl I'm bringing to like Nadine.
Ghanaian?
No. So far I'm the only Ghanaian on it right now.
So for instance, if I want to have the Red Room experience, should I be living in China, or I can be anywhere and still get a chance to be there?
Yeah, it's in the pipeline. We're thinking about it, but right now I'm just looking at the people like in China right now. But it's in the pipeline. We're thinking about it. Like very soon there would be like an app, a website, and everything. So yeah.
That you can be part of from
you
any
can be
country,
any country, like any location. We're planning. Wow. It's in the pipeline.
Okay, we thank God for his life, the fact that he's a Ghanaian and he's also making us proud somewhere in China. Now the story is so simple. He's told us some one or two that you and I we should know, that though they would want to do their events with our Ghanaian artists, it is so clear that when they do it, they are likely to fail or they are likely to flop. He has given us the solution. Let's try to fuse in English language with a tree. Let's change our rhythms so that the people can sing along. And again, let's change our sound a little bit. With this, we're good to go. I know he has been a blessing, supplied all this useful information and knowledge to you. Use it and achieve.
Yeah, so before we end it, I have a new single out, Money. Yeah, so Money is on all platforms like Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Go check it out and then. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Big Shade.
You
follow him to China.
Definitely, like whenever.
I know. Right? And all to all the China massive, those who have been following our works here on Sammy Flex TV. Bless you. One day we come there for a tour proper, where we'll be interviewing almost all those who are in the showbiz industry in China, and especially those who are Ghanaians. Thank you so much, Richie Flex. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, and of course, thanks to you for being a part of this show. It is called The Real Talk here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. We out of here.